Alrighty, guys. Well, the roasts are cooking. Let's go ahead and get our carnivore crunch bar. Crunch up some pork cracklins. My favorite, or I guess you can use pork rinds too. Anything that has a nice crunch that comes from the skin of an animal, I guess, right? Now heat up some beef tallow. Make it nice and liquidy. Add some imitation vanilla. I mean, I guess this is kind of like, what is it? Like modified carnivore recipe. So if you're not 100% carnivore, I don't know, just do tallow and pork cracklins. So I got cocoa powder. So I used the Ghirardelli, but it's actually Anthony's organic cacao powder. Cacao, yes sir. But I don't want a garbage bag of cocoa powder on my countertop, so I use the Ghirardelli. And I do 2 tablespoons of that. Oh, it was 4 tablespoons of tallow in there. I guess I should have said that first. And a quarter of stevia. I like stevia. And then another quarter teaspoon stevia. Go ahead and whisk that together. So I like to keep it in the jar. I was lucky that I had enough in the jar because I did it in the measuring cup and it got everywhere and it pissed me right the fuck off. So nothing pisses me off more than when shit spills and splashes everywhere. So get it nice, and it was getting like really thick fast too. So that's the thing with tallow, you kind of have to work fast because it solidifies pretty quick. It's not like coconut oil, which, you know, I did keto fat bombs with coconut. Anyways, so move it around, try to get the crunchies in there. I guess I could have just sprinkled the crunchies on top of the melted chocolate, but whatever. And heat it up a little bit more, try to get the rest of it in there. I like to leave a little piece, I don't know if you can see it in the corner, a little piece of parchment paper. That right there will be easy to pull it out. All right, so I separated a cup and a half of yolks from whites. So I do not know exactly how many eggs that was because I'm amazing and I was not really paying attention. And so I'll add some gelatin to that. So the first time I made this, I didn't do gelatin. And I think I won't do gelatin again for the ice cream. So I'll tell you why at the end. So I did 2 tablespoons of gelatin on top of the egg yolks. And I added the stevia. I have to remember how I did it. I have to watch it and then remember how I did it. So quarter, 2 scoops, I guess that would be a half a teaspoon of stevia in there. I think stevia is the best, but that's personally me. You can use whatever the hell you want. It's America, free will, take advantage of it. Now mix it around. So what you do is you just mix it around until it gets like double in height, you know, double in width or whatever. So this is actually kind of like a modified version of an Italian egg yolk recipe that I found, and I forgot the name of it, but it's essentially just egg yolk, sugar, and wine, and then you just whip it, and then you cook it over a double boiler, kind of like a custard. So what I like about this is that it doesn't require any type of dairy or plant-based milk. So that's why I wanted to try it as an ice cream, because a lot of the egg yolk, you know, custards, you know, it requires like some sort of dairy or plant-based milk, and I'm trying to do something that doesn't have that. So this can be 100% dairy-free and, you know, plant-based free, except for the stevia. But like I said, you can choose whatever the hell you want. Or chocolate, you know, that's another plant-based thing. I like chocolate. I'm not giving that up. Sorry about that, but no, that's not going anywhere. So just mix it up, get it nice and incorporated. I probably should have sped this up, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to just ramble while I'm doing this. It's a good recipe, guys, but like I said, and now looking back, maybe with the gelatin, I probably should have just kept this as a mousse and then just omitted the gelatin and did it as an ice cream, because the first time I made it, I didn't use gelatin and it came out great. All right, so add some salt, some Celtic salt to it. Half a teaspoon of that, because that's a quarter teaspoon in there. And also I add more imitation vanilla. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You know, you guys can just do egg yolks and just whip them up. It's fine. Whatever you want to do. All right, so Anthony's cacao, guys, inside the Ghirardelli canister, because it fits conveniently. A quarter cup of that. And finally, some beef protein isolate. Yes, this is a power ice cream or custard or whatever the hell you want to call it. Like I said, next time I make this, I'm just going to keep this as a warm dessert. But I went through the trouble of recording it, and I didn't erase it like I did the last one. So go ahead, get that all ready to go. And oh, yes, and a quarter cup of water, because let me tell you, it gets really thick, and you kind of want it a little bit, you want it to be a little bit liquidy. So what you do is you whip it up, incorporate it really good, and then once it starts to get a little bit more foamy, then you put it on top of a double boiler. So let me see how long I'm whipping it. Probably should just cut this down, but whatever. You just whip it up. Showing you right there. Mix it up, guys. That's right. Get it nice and mixed in together. Got to work in. So that gelatin does solidify pretty quick. It's a 100% beef gelatin, but it's also used for like people who are in nursing homes who can't like have liquids. I remember when I worked in a nursing home and I had to put that in water, and I thought that was so gross. But now looking at it, I was like, well, shit, if I was like fasting and I wanted to like eat something, I don't know if having gelatin would break your fast, but I mean, I know when I did my colonoscopy and I had to, it's actually really good. Yes, I'm not lying. All right, so on the double boiler, all right, and I had that boiling off to the side, but you put your bowl in, or if you have a double boiler, I don't, but I mean, the mixing bowl on top of the pot works extremely well. So you just mix it, keep mixing it, get it nice until it starts to thicken, and you start seeing like threads, like strands. That's when you know that it's ready to rock. So yeah, you just keep working it, keep mixing it. So yeah, there you go. I actually did. So you see that it's getting nice and thick, thickening up. It's starting to have those strings, those strands that are like flinging around in there. And that's when it's getting ready to go. And when you pick up the whisk, it should have like a stiff peak, kind of like what is it called? Whipped cream. There you go. There it is. And like I said, this is you can just do it as like a high fat protein dessert. But yeah, see, nice and thick, ready to go, ready to rock. And it is really good. I'm not lying. It is scrumptious. So I have a Ninja Creamy. I put it in there, and I had to like measure out. That's why I did like the 1.5 cups of egg yolk. So when I originally made this recipe, I only did 6 egg yolks, and like everything was like really small because I just wanted to do like a serving. But it looked like shit when I try to like show it off. It came out really good. And like I said, if I'm gonna make ice cream again, I'll omit the gelatin, and then I'll just keep this one as like a thing. All right, so done with my workout. Wearing my pajamas. Pulled that out of the freezer. That crunch up our carnivore crunch bar. It actually came out really good. But the only thing is that it's like eating chapstick because it's like super fatty. It's not disgusting, but I mean, like if you need to add like a little extra fat to your diet, which I do, I have learned the hard way since I took out my cup of heavy whipping cream, and I gave that to George. George is hiding from the camera. I don't know why he's so camera shy, but anyways, show that. Yeah, it was actually really good. It was just, like I said, like it's pure fat, so it's like eating chapstick. So there you go. But look at how thick it is. I took it out, and I thought I recorded myself scooping it. I didn't, but it did scoop really well. It's really thick. It is good. I'm not